Guys, if you're doing it all from working out consistently, tracking your macros, but you're still not seeing the results that you want, it could have to do with your metabolic flexibility. Lumen is here to help. Lumen is the world's first handheld metabolic coach with just one breath, first thing in the morning. This will let you know if you're burning fat or you're burning carbs, and it will give you tailored advice to help improve your nutrition, your workouts, your sleep, your stress management. I've been using Lumen to figure out how the food that I eat works into the bigger picture. And most importantly, I want to know how my body shifts from burning carbs to fat for energy. Lumen will give me daily macro suggestions based on what's going on with my metabolism for that specific day. So it gives me a chance to fuel my body with what's best for me, and I want you to do it too, just before a workout. All you've got to do is breathe into Lumen, and it will let you know if you're burning carbs or fat. Using this biofeedback, Lumen will let you know what's going on in your body in real time. So if you want to take that next step to a fitter, healthier version of you, go to lumen.me/Chael, or just click on the link below. You will get 20% off your Lumen. This is what the kids call a slow clap. It goes like this. You just slowly clap. There's an expression out there, give a guy his flowers. The expression give a guy the flowers and the expression slow clap are synonymous. Feel free to use either one. Feel free to interchange them. Ankalaev has come out and said, I already have the date of my next fight. There will be no 5-round decisions. I don't get paid by the hour. Big Unk. He's Big Unk. He's talking about himself. He shortened Ankalaev to Unk. And he put a big in front of it. So he now, while making a statement in first person, ends the same statement in third person, which you must understand that he is Big Unk. And that is awesome. That's a t-shirt right there. Ankalaev has renamed himself Big Unk. And he is a big guy. I mean, he goes 6'4". He's 205 pounds. I mean, he's the second biggest guy. You generally don't get to be big, generally speaking, unless you're biggest. Like Derek Lewis could get around, with Big D. He's probably been called Big D at some point in his life. Maybe out in the yard, they go, hey, Big Derek. Like, that would be a thing. Which is also why I like it. Like, I like Uriah Faber being the California Kid. But I love Uriah Faber now being the California Kid. Right, because now it's a little bit, but it's the same thing with Big Unk. I don't know that he's big enough to be big, but I like it, and it's simple, and he said it. And there's something very funny when a person gives themselves a nickname, particularly when it's a fun one. Generally, when a guy gives themselves a nickname, they go too far. The soul snatcher, the widow maker, the pariah, like whatever it is, like whatever the alpha, like whatever the evilest thing that they could think of. Devil reincarnate, right? Like they generally go so far. He went with Big Unk. He also says that he's got a date of his fight. I mean, do you understand how refreshing this is? And this only exists in one place right now, which is in the foothouse of the Caucasus region, known as Dagestan, which, depending on your level of sophistication to geographical history, may or may not be part of Russia. All depends who you ask. That is the only place in the world where them boys want to fight. I mean, you get a group of fighters And the very first thing that they will do is find reasons, accepted social reasons, to not have to fight. I mean, there's an old expression, everyone wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. And it's just so true in our sport. I mean, it's a rough and tumble business, and it does come with bruised egos. Getting beat up, not being able to defend yourself against another man in combat, and the world knows it. There's a lot that comes with that. And then you got a real balance, too, which is, hey, no problem. I'll take the loss. As long as I can stay busy, get right back in there, win some, lose some, put a season together, see how this goes. If this doesn't go well, I get a rebound. But you don't get to do that in this sport. You don't get a rebound. You get 3 fights a year, and that's called a good year. You get away with 2 fights a year, and if you're a good enough fighter, you can feed yourself off of 1. And you do not go and try to stack up those bricks. Every fighter out there wants to feel that level of success. They want to feel that happiness, but do they really want to fight? And the answer is no. So when you have a guy like Ankalaev, who just defended the belt, and he's come out and he's telling us right now he's already got a date. Now, they offered the opponent of Alex Pereira. Nobody wants to fight Alex Pereira. You fight Alex Pereira because you have to fight Alex Pereira because Alex Pereira has the championship of the world. If he didn't have the championship of the world, there's not a reason to get in there with him. Well, that's not how Ankalaev saw it. Plenty of reason to get in there with him. Matter of fact, starting off with the fact that he's not happy that the fight went all 25 minutes, he thinks he could have got him out there faster, which is a big part of this story. Because I do know when we immediately remade this fight, it was like, okay, our golden goose got the strap taken off him, but he learned enough, let's redo it. And there could be a truth to that. But if there's a truth to that, it goes both ways. It's a two-sided coin. If Pereira learned enough to change his own performance, you've got to understand, so did Big Unk. Big Unk had that same learning. So you might think that Pereira learned enough to change her performance enough to flip the outcome, but you're more likely to find, historically speaking, is Big Unk found a way to stretch and not make it as close of a fight. Now, history will show us. But if Pereira has in fact already agreed to that fight, if Big Unk has in fact already agreed to that fight, if that information is true, meanwhile, we can't get our interim champion and our heavyweight champion to the ring. I mean, I would just offer for you that